How you doing, everybody? It's your boy with a video. Today I'm going to give my take on the whole Carmelo Anthony situation. I'm going to try to start from the beginning as much as possible. I'm not that familiar with the case, but all I know is that the guy on the left then stabbed the guy on the right. He deleted that guy, I guess because the white guy wouldn't leave him alone. And I'm going to get to all that in another part of this story. So anyway, Karmelo Anthony, he got arrested, and then he went to jail, and then they had a trial. And once they had a trial, none of the juries were of African American descent, meaning not one black person was on the jury. So right off the rip, the deck was stacked against Karmelo Anthony. The deck was already stacked against him. Then they went on with the trial, and then once they reached their verdict, which took them like only 3 hours. Of course, it took them 3 hours, and they found the man guilty. They found him guilty, and they sentenced him to 35 years in prison. Now, his mother told the judge to have some lenience against him, to show him mercy. Keep in mind that Karmelo didn't show the victim any mercy at all. Not one bit. Which goes to show you, if you keep poking a bear, if you keep poking and poking and poking at somebody, which is why I think this white kid did to Karmelo Anthony, he won't leave the guy alone. Yeah, y'all keep poking at him and poking him and poking at him until they finally poke back at him. We poke back at him hard, which caused the victim's demise. Now I understand that the people that are for Karmelo Anthony they protesting. They were outraged of the verdict. I understand that, but I don't agree, because you had no business bringing knives to school. What the hell are you doing bringing knives to school for? And why isn't there much security at that campus? I mean, what's going on there? Y'all need to they need to beef up security, because kids are being bold these days. They're bringing knives, they're bringing all kinds of weapons to the college campuses and shit. And I even heard that Karmelo wasn't supposed to be at that specific spot. Whether he was supposed to be there or not, he was there, and everybody and the victim had no business messing with the guy. I mean, mind your own business. I always tell people that you gotta mind your own business. Stop trying to be the hero. Stop trying to play administrator. Unless you're an administrator, you can't dictate where somebody else can be and where they can't be. So that was the victim's problem. Stop fucking with people. As you can tell, I don't feel no sympathy for the victim, because you had no business poking the bear. All you gotta do is mind your own business and just do you before somebody else do. In this case, the opposite. So, yeah, so did Karmelo deserve 35 years? Yes, he deserved 35 years. He had no business bringing a knife. He deleted somebody. So he's going to serve 35 years in prison. But half of that, like after 17.5 years served, he'll be eligible for parole. So he might get out within half a time or earlier. And I like how other people are comparing this case to the Kyle Rittenhouse case, whereas apples and oranges. Some people that were armed ran up on him, and he had a license to carry. So, in other words, he was ready, and just in case he was ran up on, which he was, and he smoked a few people, and he got out, and I guess he served time, or he got off scot-free. In this case, the guy that was messing with Carmelo Anthony, he wasn't armed. He wasn't armed at all. But still, he had no business fucking with the guy, and which caused him to join the Undertaker League, where the height requirement is 6 feet and under. So those are my feelings, man. So Carmelo's gonna serve 35 years in prison. Everybody's in an uproar about it. But hey, he's gonna get out within like 17 years or sooner on good behavior. He's gonna be eligible for parole. I guess by the time he gets out, he'll be he'll be out before he turns 40. Shit, I guarantee you that. So as far as everybody's outraged that he's serving, that he was found guilty. Well, look at it this way: as long as they're not giving him life behind bars, yeah, y'all should be good with that. They're not giving them the death penalty. They're not giving them life in prison. It's only 35 years. Which, in my opinion, he got off scot-free. He took a life, and he's only getting 35 years. So that's my opinion on this whole case. Y'all let me know your opinion. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.